Right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be playing some Simic stuff, but we're going to ramp up to really big things and even copy our stuff. But truth be told, I don't even know what I was trying to brew with this deck. This was something that's been sitting in my pile for a while of decks I've been messing around with. So let's go see what this is all about. So we're starting with Into the Flood Maw, because, you know, bouncing things is good. We do have some 3 steps ahead, so we can counter a few things. Then we have the Llanowar Elf, Badger Mole Cub. Not a surprise, you're playing green, you're probably playing those these days. We do have some Paleontologists to deal with the graveyard stuff, and some Lumbering World Wagons to help ramp up. We do also have Ouroboros, so this could be kind of plan A, really, if you want it to be. Ramp up and just try to beat down, especially since we're going to be rocking the Earth King, and I think this is the first deck I've played this in on the channel, so that's pretty cool. But then we can also just hard cast our big things, so we do have Quantum Riddler that can get us some extra cards and be a sizable blocker if need be. We do have Meringue River Regent, so we can bounce things. We have Washing Tongs. This is a good one that if we don't have anywhere else to spend mana, we could just get a flash flyer and get some cards. And then Doppelgang, so we can copy Ouroboros, Quantum Riddler, Regent, right? We have a lot of cool stuff we could do with this. Check out our sponsor, Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. You can save 5% on all your magic if you just use my code. It's Dragon. It's DRAGN. But yeah, all that aside, let's just go see if this actually does something. I'm pretty sure this is bad. So I'm going to mulligan. like, not a single mana creature in that whole pile. Probably not where we want to be. Alright. And I was being genuinely serious in the opener. Like, I have had this deck sitting here for a few days, and I don't even remember when I put it in or what I was trying to make it good against. So we'll see how it works out. All right, well, obviously this is the life gain deck. We're going to obviously be trying to hit Meringue River Region at some point to bounce our opponent's things. Okay, if they're leaving Elspeth on top, that means, one, they likely already have plays figured out for the next couple turns, but also think they can get to the mana for that. So that's a little bit concerning, if we're being honest. Granted, we do have access to a lot of mana now if we get to keep Badger Mole Cub. Even without it, though, if we just top deck a land, then we could just cast Quantum Riddler. And that's still pretty good. Ooh, I was going to say, if they attack, would we double block Amalia here? I don't think I would. Not yet, but there is a world at some point in the future where that's a real possibility. Okay, so now I have to decide if it's worth... Oh, you have Elspeth. The problem is, though, if we bounce Elspeth, you just get to replay it and then get rid of Meringue, and that's kind of terrible. We could also just Meringue River Regent, bounce these two, and start attacking. Oh, that, yeah, I would attack for 2. Dang. I don't know which way I want to go here. I think we are just going to go for it. With our luck, they're playing some type of sweeper or something, but whatever. If you are, you are. Alright, let's go ahead and play our Llanowar Elf. Overcommit into the Day of Judgment. Because why wouldn't there be when you're playing the creature deck, right? Nope, there's not. Okay, that's good for us. That's very good for us. I mean, opponent still has a lot of life. So it's not like this is just a cakewalk from here. But I'm wondering... They don't likely have a sweeper because they would have played it there when they didn't have anything on the battlefield. So I'm assuming their play is just get land Elspeth next turn. If it is, Elspeth probably tries to kill a Meringue River Region. So we want to just go ahead and play Quantum Riddler, get our card, or cards. So that way they get rid of one flyer, the other one can take out the Elspeth if need be. But we'll see. I mean, truly, you hate overcommitting, but sometimes you just got to make the play you got to make. All right, so we can tap for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Could play the Badger Mole Cub here. Actually, I need to play one of these so I can get 2 cards, is the deal. I only have 2 lands, though. So if I'm going to do that, let's just do it this way. Ooh, the Earth King, though. All right, I'm attacking with this, because, like, do I care that they chump block? I mean, I guess. Let's just attack for 6. There's no point in giving that up. Not yet. Do I play the other Badger Mole? I guess so. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if they get us, right? Could have also just turned a land into a 2/2 to make it a better attacker. We don't really need that much more mana here. This is kind of crazy. I have nothing in my lands row. Everything has been turned into a creature. Likely means they didn't find the land they were looking for there, so that's good. But a Sheltered by Ghost is also effective here for the time being. Wow, they had to back-to-back Zora lines. They're keeping one of them, though. Oh, so they had the land. It was just tapped. Fair enough. That could make a blocker. Oh, they didn't take damage this turn, though. Oh, well, that's pretty damn good. Let's just do that, then. Get rid of those. And then, yeah, we get in with that. 2, 4, 6. That's probably all. Like, you double block a Badger Mole Cub. We accept the terms of that negotiation. All right. Oh, I guess if I would attack, they would have been forced to split block. Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, well. Oh, I actually can't. Actually, I can still get 2 cards. So that's okay. Because there has to be a land sooner or later there. Let's just do that. Taps, I guess. I mean, opponent's at 2. We really don't need to do anything else, right? Anything else is truly just overcommitting at this point. But yeah, I should have just attacked with everything. Because then if they split their blocks, they would have taken 2 more and would have died. So, mistake on my part. Actually, I could have attacked with 3 things, actually, because the land was untapped. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Not with us at 9. And those don't block flyers at all. I see what you're going for, though. I mean, split up. Well, split up doesn't do it either, because you either leave us with the Meringue River Regent and the elves. It's like, yeah. That's going to be it. We got 3 big flyers. So Meringue River Regent just kept the life gainers at bay, and that was good enough in this one. Yeah, I had 2 turns that I misplayed in this one, but it looks like we're not going to get punished. Just sheer power of the cards was good enough. What else you got, opponent? All right, we're at 6. We will attack with all the flyers, I guess. I'm just like, is there a reason to attack with anything else? Probably not. Yeah. All right. That'll work. I think this has to be a mulligan, right? All right. Doppelgang, we'll see you later. Good old Forsaken Miner. All right. I am just going to play Paleontologist here. No blocks. Would you like to destroy our Paleontologists? It's kind of intriguing, actually. I don't think I'm even going to play Badger Mole here. I'm going to do this, because I feel like their deck has something like Pyroclasms or some such. And I'd rather just take advantage of having a 4/4 down if you get rid of our other creatures. No, there's a percussionist. Nowhere to run, sure. Gets rid of Earth King. That works. Huh. So now we can play Badger Mole Cub. And have 5 mana available. We could just straight up play Quantum Riddler if we wanted to, I guess. Sure, let's... Actually, let's do this instead. Mostly because it gives me a chance to possibly draw more cards with Quantum Riddler. Because now I can draw 2. Just attack for 4 here. Like, I assume they block, they get access to another card. And then we play this, we get 2 cards. And we can possibly, like, if the board gets swept or something, we could just play Riddler here and attack for 5+ next turn. That feels like the safest play, so nothing weird happens here. Yeah, nowhere to run for a Badger Mole Cub's fine. Like, we don't really care. This is one of those situations where the opponent's doing a lot of, like, spinning their wheels, but we don't really care that they are. Alright, so in this case, let's just do this, and we can just get cards from the Earth King. Because for some reason, there's 2 bears, even though in the show there's only 1 Bosco bear or whatever, but sure. Who cares about cannon? Let's attack. I'm just going to attack with all of it. F it. I don't know how you're going to kill me while I'm at 15. Yep. We also would have got to search for 2 lands, which then sets up a really big Wan Shi Tong, too. So, yeah. Lots of stuff was going on with the opponent's deck, but nothing that was really threatening us all that much. This is terrible. Like, this is worse. I guess we'll keep this. Alright, well, we'll see if we can turn this into something. Momentum Breaker, you got it. Only good news here is that once we hit the Earth King, at least we have 2 things on the battlefield, but obviously the play is going to be to keep bouncing and killing things. So we have to keep trying to do bigger things. Sure, makes sense. Pass a turn. Alright. We'll at least counter that. Not to say they don't have other things that remove creatures, but it's a start. Of course, they had a Momentum Breaker. Why wouldn't they? Well, that doesn't help. We needed a land so we can get our 2 creatures with our Earth King down. Gonna get that Momentum Breaker back? Or just outright kill a Paleontologist? Alright. That's what I thought. I knew something like that was coming. Sure. She gone. Of course they had another. Oh, geez. Are you kidding? Oh, man. Just not being able to find the land here is brutal. Alright. I mean, I guess it depends on what they have here. I mean, you play that, make us discard. They're going to bounce spell? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think we can win now, right? Because we're only at 10. I mean, I guess maybe if I could get Wan Shi Tong, possibly. There's a world where we could... Oh, what'd I do? I did that backwards. I needed him to sack the other one. But yeah, either way, we're dead, so... It's not like it matters. Even if we did it the other way, it's still bad. Yeah, they had another boomerang basics anyway. It didn't matter. They go first. We are going to mulligan. This we are definitely going to keep. Let's get rid of that. Let's see where this puts us. Good old Storm Chaser's talents. Okay. This is one of those things where, like, if Llanowar Elf lives, I'd like to draw another 2-mana thing. If Llanowar Elf dies, I just want to draw another land, I think. Sure. They're letting us keep the Llanowar Elf, so now we do want another 2-mana thing. No blocks. That is not it. That's very sad, actually. Do I want to turn a land into a creature instead here? I think I do. There's a good chance we're going to block with that. Because I assume they're going to try to kill a Badger Mole Cub here. Then I can block some amount of damage and still play Ouroboros next turn, and it's fine. Whereas if I did it the other way, I just have a tapped creature, but then I'm taking more damage unless I block with the Llanowar Elf. And we're not really in that business. You know, opponent's like, whatever, we're just going to make you take 6 here. How you like that? For what it's worth, opponent, don't like it. Yeah, no blocks. All right. Ooh. Does that change anything? Not greatly, but we still do it. Actually, I guess it does. No, because we have 3, 6, 7. Not the right numbers. I'm going to be 1 short of doing anything else productive here, but that's okay. No attacks. Should have still blocked with the land last turn, as it turned out. Well, obviously, we have to commit to blocking or die here, so sure. Oh, is this just like Pyroclasm or something? Oh, Ill-Time Explosion. Yeah, sure. Wasn't totally expecting that from that list, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. We get to keep our Ouroboros. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think they were expecting us to block with the 2/4 there, maybe, but I wasn't interested in it. And this is kind of an interesting thing to play Ill-Timed Explosion in that deck, because almost everything in this deck is 2 or less. I guess maybe if you discarded the Monument or whatever, if they're actually playing that, but you don't really get to do the things that like the Ill-Timed Explosion decks really want to do. And you kind of saw it there, where almost all the time Ouroboros going to be a 4, so that's never going to get rid of it. And once we played this, unless they had bounce spells, they were kind of going to be cooked. This is an ugly go first, but sure. What's wild, I think I'm actually putting this on blue to make sure, I guess. Well, I don't know. We'll be able to play that at some point. Maybe we don't. Put that on green. Though, I don't know. Maybe I should have put it on blue anyway since I had forest, but whatever. All right, so I feel like we're just going to play Badger Mole with the assumption that Badger Mole is going to eat it. Because you're playing against a red deck, right? What do we expect here? And 2 damage for the Badger Mole Cub. Because if they didn't, it wouldn't be right. Sure. Let's go ahead and get an island. I mean, if we have enough life, which I don't know we will when the time comes, I mean, could Regent into some shenanigans, which could be kind of interesting. Nothing good to really doppelgang into there. I think we just pass. Yep, I assume something like that would happen here. Nope, we're just going all in. I mean, if they have the mana to spend, they could kill us here with the right cards. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well now if there's... Well, no, they'll still have the mana. Yeah. There's a chance we're still dead here. Actually, a real good chance we're still dead here. Alright, so we're only going to do this for 2. That guarantees we can block. Yeah, I think that's what we do. And then... Like, if they have lightning strikes and stuff, we die anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Does that give trample? Creatures dies this turn, credit. Nope. Alright. Cool. Well, what else is happening? Okay. I assume something like that. That's what I was predicting. Okay. Let's mulligan this. Alright. That feels like something we could work with. No idea if it plays out the way we want, but, you know, thoughts. There's ideas there. Twitching Doll. Usually when you see Twitching Doll, they're just setting up for all types of mana ramp situations of their own. So I think we just want to do this. Turn this into a creature. And then just bounce their doll. Just so we can keep mana advantage, really. And then here comes the doll again. All right. Riddler. All right, we're going to take 2. Graham, the fact that they played another Badgermole Cub kind of sucks for us. So we can play this, play Riddler, and that's kind of our turn. But we do get 2 cards for this, which is worth noting. Alright, I don't hate that, actually. If we were to get an untapped land, being able to bounce something and maybe copy something as well is kind of cool. Also, being able to have the flyer with the counters is important in this exchange. But they could just... Oh. Well, I was about to say Craterhoof, but they still might anyway here. Nope, it's an Ouroboros. Well, guess what? We can bounce Ouroboros tokens. We like that. Here we just play this. Yeah, that's fine. Would I trade this for their 2 Badgermoles? Yes. I would. I was going to say, I didn't think they would. Another Nexus. Alright. So they get to draw, discard, draw, discard. Okay, more mana. And a lot of Werewolf. We're great with that, actually. Sure. Let's, I guess we could just copy Crater Hoof here and just, or Ouroborite here and just win? Yeah. Alright. Ooh, mulligan that. Oh, that's basically the same hand, but worse. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it and hope to get lucky. that's what we're gonna do here. Freebooter. Oh, this hand's getting worse by the second. I was thinking I have so many things that cost 2. Maybe we draw one there, but like, no such luck. We're going to be in such bad shape by the time we get set up here. Oh, you are late to the party, friend. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Can we get the king, maybe? King would be nice. They're going to sack and draw. That makes sense. Make a map. Drain us for a little bit. Those, a map and a treasure. Play Umbra Caller's Zealot. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. So this is a little bit of a tough spot because really want to play Paleontologist, but the odds of it living are very minimal here. So I think, I mean, I could turn a land 1, 2, 3 into a creature. No, that wouldn't do it because I need too much. Ah, dang it. All right, I'm just going to do this for mana efficiency's sake, but I don't expect this to live. Really, really want a land there to come up, truthfully. So we could just Regent, attack with this, and that would make life so much easier. But they didn't find a land last turn, so their hand's loaded here. It's probably sacrifice a creature, deal, get rid of something. Oh, okay. That's sacrifice creatures, greatest power creatures, that gift was found. Alright. Not the way I thought that was gonna go, but sure. That's a thing that happens. Bounce this and this. Feel free to sacrifice some things. Yep. I mean, the thing is, with them having the Vengeful Blood Witch, we're so low on life, we probably just die anyway. So we still have to try to do something here. Because this is the only way we can win. And we do still have Bossing Say as an option, if necessary. But we're only at 9 life, so this is going to be really tight. Alright, there's Umbral Caller's Zealot. And an Infestation Sage. So now they'll have a blocker even when we bounce stuff. Alright, fair. That or sacrifice a vehicle. Ooh, why does that feel tougher than it should be? Opponent's at 15. I guess we get rid of this? Just because our plan's going to be bounce both creatures anyway. And then attack again with that. And alright. Whoa, they didn't sacrifice the thing first. Wow. We will gladly get an attack in here. I didn't think that was going to happen. Okay. Problem is now they have blockers alongside the Infestation Sage and all that stuff. So I don't know if we have a good path to victory. Barring us drawing another bounce spell. Oh, they're sacking now? Uh-oh, what's that about? Maybe they were... I don't even know. Like, why would you not... Oh, you need a trajectory there? Okay. Doesn't feel like the best way to do that, but, you know, teach their own. So how do we take advantage of this? Opponents at 8. So they're going to have to block our World Wagon anyway, no matter what we do. So let's go ahead and play this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if we turn a land into a thing. So yeah, sure. And then go ahead and get a card. Get 2 cards. Oh, well, awesome. Something to note is, had I thought about it, turning... Because I already still had 2 blue lands available, and I could have cast the Riddler. So turning a blue-green land into a thing would have been better because of this situation where I did draw into the Void Floodmaw. So I could have just bounced that and attacked for the win there, if this was able to produce blue. So any of the other lands that could have made more than green would have been the thing to turn into. And I generally do that with other decks. I don't know why I didn't do that here. But that is a big difference, because that means we win on the spot versus them maybe finding something and staying in the game. Oh. All right, I'll try it. I mean, we have a bunch of lands going to end up coming into play tapped at some point. But, you know, we'll risk it. Oh, maybe now we don't have to. Is Orlando Rolf dead? Probably. Though I have seen a few people playing the 3-mana spells that give creatures -2/-2. We ran into that. I don't know, was it in yesterday's video? I don't know, I feel like we've seen it a lot recently, though. Okay, let's go Badger Mole Cub. Make that thing live. Into this. And then the goal is likely going to be try to play a Wan Xi Tong in response to the opponent sweeping the board or some such, but we'll see how that goes. One thing at a time, you know? The problem is, how do we go about telegraphing things without being too insane? I can do this for 2. Let's just pass here. Let's see what the opponent does. They might think we're playing counters or something, though. So, I mean, it looks really suspect not attacking here. All right. I'll go ahead and do it for 3. And then they kill our creature? No. Alright, so this isn't the worst case. So we attack. I'm going to assume, probably wrongfully, that they're going to, I guess, play Ultima. So turning more lands into creatures doesn't do anything here, effectively. So let's just... Yeah, we might as well just attack with all of them. Whatever. Yeah, flanker's fine. And kill whatever you want here, man. We're not all that concerned about it. They bought them both. That's usually a good sign. Sure, you got it. Let's go ahead and get some cards off of this. Or a card, I should say. Oh, that's not a bad one to pick up if I can find something to play with it after the fact. Right, we didn't get instantly Ultima'd, so that's good. And they are drawing, so I'm assuming they're looking for land. Oh, now we're talking about something. Hold up. Deck's trying to preach a little bit now. Let's... If we do this, we could turn a land into a thing. Decisions. All right, so let's do this. Turning this into a creature in the turn. Oh, wait, I can't produce double blue. I messed up, right? Yep, I needed to do it another way because I needed double blue here. Wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sure. That's fine. I messed up. I tapped my board all wrong. I needed to tap the bossing, say. That was definitely a mistake. Realized it too late, though. Alright. Interesting. We're not doing anything to our card. Huh. I guess I'm going to take 2. We will play this guy. And then proceed to attack. So we at least get some triggers. Or a trigger, I should say. Yeah, I messed up. I could have been close to winning on this turn, actually. I mean, if they kill a Quantum Riddler, we just let them die. We're not that attached to it. Alright. Maybe this just means they have another sweeper they're planning on playing here. Or at least attempting to. I mean, we obviously have it 3 steps ahead. Or they're going to do nothing. Whatever the hell that means. I mean, if you have it, you got to try. Because otherwise, this just seems crazy. Okay. So we can attack for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not even going to be close to enough. So let's turn this into a thing. Seems reasonable. I'm just going to pay. And then I'm going to attack. This costs, what, 6 to copy? Final Showdown. Oh, that's why. You thought you were being tricky. Yeah, let's do the thing. Final Showdown. Some people. Alright, let's go get some lands out of the deck. So they're just playing all sweepers, basically. Yeah, this is just the all defense pile. I mean, you have another one, you just play it now. You don't let me untap and have protection. Oh, that? I mean, it's gains 3. I mean, a little bit greedy, but, I mean, that's real. Alright. Turn you into a thing. Can I do it again? Nope, and I wouldn't be able to play Ouroboros. So I can do this, attack for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I guess we do it. Because then otherwise we'd try to just kill them with the Ba Sing Se is next turn, right? Okay. So that's why they're being slow with their hand, is they needed red mana, which they didn't have on the battlefield. They're getting it through cornucopias. Yep, I mean, that's 2 more life. And a card. So if they find a sweeper or something here, they're still in business. Alright, cool. We'll take that. Yeah, that's one that worked out because the Earth King found us 4 lands basically during the course of that game. Admittedly, I could have played it a little better, so that game wouldn't even have been that close. But turns out, not really punished. It worked out anyway, thanks to Bossing Sace. Yeah, this worked out pretty well, and the Earth King was actually pretty sweet in here. If there's anything to change, I would say that the deck actually kind of wants another End of the Flood Maw, because you can use it against opposing decks if you need to slow down like a Ouroboros. You could use it against the Izzet Lessons decks to even bounce a token or a Grand for a turn. Like, it just has a lot of general uses against a bunch of things. So something to consider there. We didn't really get to Doppelgang all that much. I think we only did it once, maybe twice, or we were able to in one of the games and we were already going to win anyway. So, I don't know. While Doppelgang is fun, maybe this is a reality of this deck should just have kind of like one of the other decks we played recently, just some Sabsunans or something like that, right? Or a Sabsunan and a Bonnie Paul, so you have a way to get more lands and more blockers and block things with reach, with flying. So like maybe something along those lines would be better than the 2 Doppelgangs. So I might swap one Doppelgang and one something else, probably a Sabsunan to get us extra cards. But otherwise, yeah, the deck was fun. It did all the big things. We won some games that were really close. We won some against popular decks. So yeah, I'm not too upset about this. This was a lot of fun, actually. So yeah, link will be over on Moxfield. Be sure to check it out if you want to play it. Otherwise, that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.